Hey Marvel Feature Fight agents, welcome back to another new video, and we got the fourth sneak peek for today, and I think this should be the last sneak peek for the update that's coming up live next week on Wednesday. So let's get straight into the sneak peek now. Alright, here we have sneak peek number 4, April update and the 5th anniversary broadcast live stream details, and there has been an error with the 5th anniversary items that we were getting. The 6-star character selector was not available for the agents, and they will be resending it to the inbox, guys, so do check that out. I'll give you a heads up on who to go for with the 6-star selector. Here it is, April sneak peek number 4. This is the same fragment of Marvel Feature Fight. While returning to the headquarters after the investigation, Natasha was stopped by a man with a familiar face. After joining our fight 2 months ago, he seemed to have gained even more power. However, Natasha won't lose so easily, so he also honed her skills. So this guy who joined us 2 months back is of course Taskmaster, and I'll show you the sneak peek now, guys. I must say, guys, the guys who do these sneak peeks, they are really super cool, and they've done a brilliant job with this. You can see Taskmaster and also Black Widow, and I gotta show you this one more thing in slow motion. So check this out. I have this T and 3 dropping in very fast. That's the T. This is the T, and here's the 3. So Black Widow tier 3 confirmed with this sneak peek. It's a double sneak peek. We are getting a look at Taskmaster also here in his new look from the movie, and he is watching Natasha's movements. It's a brilliant setup. It's actually carbon copied from the trailer and from the movie. This scene is there in that, and that look on Taskmaster looks totally sick. I think this is going to be a major upgrade for him, and from the looks of this, I think he will be also getting a skill set from Black Widow. Okay, the last time for the Taskmaster we have in the game, we have skill sets of Deadpool, Hawkeye, and Spider-Man. So this time it's going to be a Black Widow skill move addition to his uniform skill, I think. So we'll just get back into the game, and I'll show you the stats of these characters right now in the game. If you want to find out the results of the fight, stay tuned for the upcoming April update. That's all they have mentioned. And there is a clarification about the 5th anniversary broadcast live stream. So the movie has been postponed, so we are doing our best to prepare the Black Widow. They're still going on with the update and add many improvements. So join the stream if you're interested. So it's not a live stream, as you guys can see, it's written stream over here. So it's a pre-recorded broadcast due to, of course, I think due to the virus events that are taking place. Because of that, it's a pre-recorded broadcast, and that will be streamed live in the morning on Saturday. So still you guys can get to collect the rewards from Facebook. Getting back in the game, Black Widow has not been the best, and her new uniform, out of the 3099 uniforms that was released for Captain America, Iron Man, and her early Black Widows was a little more better. I haven't got the uniforms of Black Widow from the endgame update because I do not feel it was a worthy upgrade for her. The only thing that I have as the latest one is the Infinity War uniform, considering this 3099 is something else. The build is almost not so great, but still I'll show you her in action right now. The Proxima Midnight Bulbous Ultimate. So here we go. I'm showing you guys with her the double support, because even with the double support she is not a really good character. Just putting in these two strikers, there is no survivability for Black Widow, so we need anti-venom for that. I have equipped the latest uniform because it's a little better, and there's a 3 lightning skills in this uniform. The tier 3 should be a really amazing one for for Black Widow, so I'm quite excited for that. Now this is the way. 4th skill has a bit of spiking damage, and following up with the 5th is also having some damage, and that ends with this jump. We do not get enough on that, but this is not what we need. We need a major spike in her damage. I don't have the gears all maxed out, so I think I will be doing that, and I just really hope if her tier 3 will be added to the tier 3 selector that we are getting at the end of this month, which would be really good, because the new and intermediate players can experience her tier 3 firsthand. Look at that, even with this double support she is not getting anywhere. Look at that, we've just passed over 1 minute and still 5th skill also has some damage, and still we haven't reached up anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much it, she's dead. Major upgrade is needed for Black Widow, and I think the new uniforms are going to be pretty good at that thing. And then also I'll follow up with this with Taskmasters also. Here we go, this is Taskmaster. We'll just go with the support of Mystique. He also needs that heal striker, because survivability is also really bad for him. He's a character who has self leadership also, and he also has a supporting tier 2 passive, guys. I'll just look at the stats again. Here we go, Taskmaster, the 3rd skill, following up with the 4th, the 5th. And that is pretty much about the heal. Look at that, so badly we got hit. Still getting hit really badly. A little more iframes would be really good for Taskmaster. Black Widow has a lot of iframes in her uniform. That's one of the factors that's keeping her survive. This is the level of damage of Taskmaster, somewhat similar to what Black Widow just showcased. But he has all defense down skills, which also contributes to some of the damage dealing. We go, the 5th skill is also really good. A long iframe, but still a really interesting character to play with. If he had the damage input, I think he would have been a really good free to play character. And I told you guys about the 6-star selector that you just got. I think it's better you invest it on him, unlock him, and start building him up to tier 2. I just think there will be an awakened skill for this guy, and I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think there is going to be an upgrade like that for Taskmaster. This condition can be considered for the 2 other characters which are coming in the game also, Red Guardian and also Yelena. But I think there's more, the possibility is more for Taskmaster. The build is not really good, but still But with the new uniform, I think he should be able to clear the level 50s of Proxima. That's the way I'm going right now. I'm testing everybody at the base level 50, stage 50, because stage 50 you get those mythic boxes and you can increase the raid levels also really well. So minimal is what you need, is a character who can clear stage 50 of World Boss Ultimate. And I was talking about a tier 2 passive which increases crit rate, increases skill damage and the dodge rate. It was crit rate actually, and it's a really good tier 2 passive, and it applies to weapon master allies. And the weapon master allies include Mystique, then there's Crossbones, Winter Soldier, and maybe some of the new characters that are coming in, Yelena and Red Guardian. And Black Widow is not a weapons master ally. Deadpool is also a weapon master's ally. This is the symbol for weapons master. So all his tier 2 passive works on these characters here, right? So use that 6-star selector for Taskmaster, and this update is going to be really awesome. Black Widow update, just what we all wanted. For a moment I actually thought when the movie got postponed that this update is also going to be postponed, but Netmarble really went with this and they are doing it. And day after tomorrow we'll be getting that pre-recorded stream. You guys can watch it up early morning, 6:30 it's going to start up in India. Watch it for the rewards, and until I see you guys next time, take care, be safe, and see more of the update in the next video.